Hey guys, it's RG the Awesome here, bringing us our team builder video for J-Specs in the Atlanta Braviaries. Excuse me. This time I'm going to be doing something a little different. See, I just finished with my PDL week 2 review video, and before I posted it, I wanted to get my videos, the team building video and the actual battle video against J-Specs up. But as I looked at it, I realized that my battle video didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. It would randomly freeze. I don't know what happened. That's never happened before. And, so I decided to do a post-battle team building video to really look at what happened and like how my team was supposed to be and how it ended up in reality. And so I'm going to leave the link to his side of the battle instead, so you can at least watch our battle, because Showdown was being wonky and wouldn't let us save the replay. So, anyways, my first Pokemon was obviously Alakazam, because I looked at his team and I realized that a Ghost type move, Grass type move, a Psychic type move, and a Water type move hits every single one of his Pokemon super effectively. And who can get all those moves except for Alakazam with his amazing power? As you can see, Magic Guard. I noticed that in my original team builder as well. And like, oh hey, I won't worry about that. I'll switch that off before I start the battle with J-Specs. I'll be perfectly fine. But I didn't remember. And as a result of not having inner focus like I wanted to, Mega Metacham was able to fake out and then bullet punch and nearly kill Alakazam, which that shouldn't have happened if I would have remembered, and so that probably cost me the match there, because he was pretty much my win condition. Milotic was left unchecked because of this, because I decided to run a physical Shaman instead of special, thinking that Alakazam could probably handle it better than Shaman could because of Ice Beam being a thing. So that happened. Anyways, I also have Eat Slugs, the Gastrodon. Max health with the split defense and special defense, with counter and mirror coat. However, this didn't do what I wanted. I meant to, I chose him out against Entei and realized that he was going to switch out. I decided now would be a good chance to double into Alakazam, but I actually ended up misclicking and hitting Toxic, which ended up poisoning the Milotic, and like I said, I had nothing for it because Alakazam went down. I mean, he wasn't down at that time, but he wasn't able to check Milotic, so misclick really messed me up there. And plus with Amoonguss, he was able to really just play around with Gastrodon, and I wasn't really able to get a counter or mirror coat off like I had wanted to, because he was also running Foul Play, which was a great move. I didn't even know it learned Foul Play. I should have really looked into it more. I figured Psyshock and Mirror Coat would be enough for it, but of course it wasn't. Plus, I was running Zen Headbutt on other Pokemon, so I didn't think it would be too much of a threat. But of course, that's what ended up taking me out, was that I assumed too much. Speaking of assuming, we have Four Eyes the Cradily, max special defense with health, just to take on the Latios. That's all he was there for, but he got critted on an Ice Beam, and so legitly did nothing except for fall to a Ice Beam Draco combo. Then we have Slifer with safety goggles to handle the Amoonguss and Spore. And like always, with every match, I make a horrible, horrible prediction, and I end up losing one of my most amazing Pokemon on my team. This time, though, he had Amoonguss out. I had revealed the Zen Headbutt, and I didn't think he was going to stay in. Was probably going to go for Latias to eat that up, no problem. And then Draco right afterwards. I go for the Shadow Claw, which does nothing against Amoonguss. And like I said, it had foul play. So down went Slifer, in which Slifer was able to hit every one of his Pokemon super effectively because of the spread he had. So that really, really sucked. I wasn't able to do anything with him. Then we had Sonic the Shaman, Life Orb, Natural Cure, Seed Bomb, Zen Headbutt, Quick Attack, and Synthesis. I was really expecting an Amoonguss lead, either Amoonguss or Hippowdon, and so I decided the best choice would, not Hippowdon, Amoonguss or Donphan. So I figured the best choice would be Shaman. Spoons of Life may be able to handle it, but with Sturdy on Donphan, I didn't want to risk it too early. So I go into Shaman. He did have Donphan out, in which Shaman didn't do a whole bunch. He was able to weaken Amoonguss a little bit and was able to weaken Donphan to where he could be taken down later on in the match. But really, he did not go the way I wanted him to. Again, he was able to hit most of his Pokemon super effectively with his Seed Bomb and Zen Head, but there were a few Pokemon he couldn't hit super effectively. One of which being Latias, in which I didn't have anything for once I lost Four Eyes due to that crit. So that happened. And then we had over 9,000, the Choice Scarfed Hoopa Unbound. Once again is able to hit every one of his Pokemon super effectively, but this time I wasn't able to hit all of them super effectively because I had no ground or water type move or grass type move or electric type move. For Entei or Milotic, but he still had amazing coverage, and Hyperspace Fury does so much damage, but because of my misclick with Toxic, he wasn't able to do anything against Milotic. Otherwise, he may have really swept, except for Entei being choiced plus Extreme Speed. I couldn't have really done much against that. My plan there was, if he goes into Entei, to switch out into Eat Slugs and counter or expect to switch into a different Pokemon and swap out there. But, of course, I couldn't do anything with Milotic because I misclicked. Good match, J-Specs. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. 2-0 because I was able to take out all his Pokemon except for Entei and Amoonguss. Once again, it was the Entei show. I really probably should have prepared for a choice Scarfed Entei instead of just the choice Banded Entei like I thought he was going to bring. Because that's really what destroyed me. That and Amoonguss, which I didn't prepare too well for. Again, I probably should have prepared more for Latias. Four Eyes wasn't really a good check because it was critted, and while a lot of my offensive mons could have taken him out with one hit, except for Sonic, once I lost him, I knew it was going to be pretty much over because nothing wants to take a Draco except for Four Eyes, and he was critted. So it was pretty much over when I lost him. But like I said, it was just a 2-0 loss. Sure, we are 0-2 so far, but and we're also at the bottom of the division. But we were in the bottom of the division for Orange League, and we made playoffs. Because I mean, our first win was against Hoopa, I think week 5, week 4, somewhere around there, and we were able to make it to playoffs. So it's not over yet. We're still in the run for playoffs. I think. Let's see, how is it? There's one person that's 2-0 being J-Specs for our division. 2 people that are 1-1 being Felix and Fanryu. And then 2 people that are 0-2 being me and Adam. In which I think I go up against Adam next. I may be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's Adam. In which that's probably going to decide whether or not we still have a chance for the playoffs. Because I don't want to go 0-3. Of course, one of us is going to have to. But hopefully next week, I won't make any dumb predictions. I won't make a mistake in team building and forget to correct it. And hopefully I won't get a crit. Anyways, you guys stay awesome. I know I will, and I will see you next time.